friend, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here today. We are going to be spending some time outside. This is one of my favorite videos to film every year. It feels like a tradition at this point, but we're going to be tackling my front porch for summer. Goodness, this Midwest girl is so happy that the weather is finally nice enough. If you saw my last vlog, we spent some time together flower shopping, and so today that's all gonna come together. We're gonna be planting some flowers and some ferns, repotting some hanging baskets, just that kind of stuff, getting some chores done more or less that I love to do. We're also going to be adding some decorative elements to my porch space. I've got a new welcome mat and some new pillows and things like that. And I'm excited to share with you, we got a new porch swing. So much fun. I will say I'm still waiting on the mattress for it and some cushions. So you'll see it today, but we won't get the full picture. But that's okay, you'll get the idea. But all that to say, we're gonna spend some time outside. I cannot wait to share. Hopefully this gives you lots of ideas and inspiration as you're tackling your own porch or front door space this summer. So if you're excited, give this a big thumbs up and let's head out and get started. Before we go any farther though, I kindly wanted to thank Lumi for sponsoring today's video. Lumi is a whole body deodorant brand that I have been using for about 3 months now, and I have been on the hunt for a deodorant with skin safe ingredients for a long time, and I was so excited to try Lumi. You know, at first I was a little nervous. Is it gonna work? You know, you guys know I'm very active. I work out a lot, I run a lot, I sweat a lot, and so that comes with some unpleasant odors. Lumi is clinically proven to block body odor all day and continues controlling BO for up to 72 hours. Lumi was invented by OBGYN Shannon Klingman to be a whole body deodorant. So you can use it anywhere, not just your armpits, anywhere you have creases, crevices, odors, right? I wanted to show you guys it's stain free. I rolled it on my arm here. You can see, obviously I normally use it on my armpits, but I'm not going to show that today. Completely clear, doesn't stain your clothes. There are 8 scents to choose from, but oh my word, of all the scents, the toasted coconut scent that you see here, it smells so good. I find myself just like using it in different places. It smells like a beach vacation. It is so, so good. I love Lumi because it genuinely works. It stops body odor before it starts. And not only that, but Lumi is skin safe, it's baking soda free, it's cruelty free, vegan, pH balanced, and paraben free. So I feel really good using it. They also have a wide array of aluminum free products as well. Lumi's starter pack bundle is a great deal for new customers. It comes with a full size stick deodorant, a cream deodorant tube or spray deodorant, 2 free products like the wipes or mini body wash, free US shipping, and just for my followers, Lumi is offering an extra $5 off when you click the link in the description below and enter code AmyFritz at checkout. That's a deal of over 40% off, so definitely check that out. And thanks again, Lumi, for sponsoring today's video. Okay guys, let's get outside. I filmed this over a few days because we had several projects to tackle. The first thing Caleb did for me was hang the brackets I picked up from Lowe's. I think these are very simple. I like the touch of black, and I can hang some beautiful flowers from it. I also had Caleb hang the porch swing, which was a little tricky. It took an afternoon of work, but he did such a good job, and I love the oversized bed swing feel. The kids can lay on it. It's just so comfy, and I know once the mattress comes, we will be hanging out on it all summer long. And I really lucked out with the stain color. It matches our front door well. So just wanted to share those little projects before we started decorating. This is kind of what we're starting with. My porch was very dirty and dusty from the winter, so the first thing I wanted to do was remove everything and give everything a good clean. Our rocking chairs are composite, which makes things really easy. I just sprayed them down with Dawn Power Wash just to get any grime or dirt off of them. They were surprisingly dirty. The other thing I did was just quickly hose them off, and then I let them air dry in the sunshine, and that worked out perfectly. I didn't end up getting my power washer out. I just felt like I didn't need it, that my hose would suffice today. So I'm going to end up using the Dawn Power Wash on everything outside, on my composite decking material. That's what my porch floors are made out of. Windows, doors, the whole kit and caboodle. We just kind of soaked everything down, rinsed it, and it was like new. It was so nice and pretty simple to do. It always feels good to get all of the dirt and everything off from those dreaded winter months. It just feels so good after a long winter to be outside, to be enjoying getting work done outdoors. I crave this all winter long, and to just be out here, I'm so grateful. I decided to put all of the bigger pieces back and then just let everything air dry overnight, and that way in the morning everything was clean and fresh and ready to decorate. And just like that, it's the next day, and I decided to use my Norwex cloths to give all of the glass and windows a good streak-free clean. I rinsed everything, got the dust off, but it was a little streaky in the morning, so this way it was looking really, really nice and shiny and crystal clear through the windows. Always a good feeling to get these cleaned. I didn't clean them all winter, so it definitely needed it. And of course, making sure your front door area is clean and dust and dirt free is important. It's the first impression in your home, and so I want it to look nice. This is one of my favorite greenery wreaths from the Home Depot. I will link it, as well as some of my other favorites down below. I added this simple braided rug for a welcome mat. I think I need a layering rug underneath it. I need to pick out one that would match. But in my front planters here, the planters are from Wayfair. I stuck some grapevine wreaths on them and then just put some Kimberly Queen ferns in them, and they look beautiful flanking the front door. I also picked up some new pillow covers from Wayfair. They came in a pack of 4, which was perfect, and they're sort of a French stripe linen. I also added some pillows to the swing. These are from Walmart. I will add more pillows once all the cushions come, but for now I just wanted something there so I could see what they would look like. And now for some dirt therapy. No, I don't wear gloves when I plant. I love to play in the dirt. I'm like a little kid. But I have these kind of grayish terracotta pots from Lowe's. They are beautiful. They come in a bunch of sizes. In this first planter, I did a big arrangement of white geraniums, which to me is so clean and classic. And I just tucked in some vinca vine to the front as a spiller. And I think that it turned out so beautiful. I love this look. What's so crazy is that you can go back 5 years on my channel and watch 5 spring or summer front porch videos, and every single year it seems like my experience is just a little bit more, like I just gain a little bit more knowledge, and I'm always learning. And I think that's the beautiful thing about gardening. You learn a lot about yourself, you learn a lot about life, and if you're new to flowers or gardening, don't be afraid to fail, don't be afraid to try new things. You just learn so much, and it's just so rewarding. And so that's my encouragement to you. This week, plant some flowers, plant a tree, do something in your garden. These other smaller pots, you can see I just did one there, and I filled it with thyme and alyssum. I love to use thyme in my planters. It's just so whimsical. I love the texture of thyme. And then alyssum is so beautiful, cascading down any pot or window box, and it smells so, so good. The third pot I just filled with some white impatiens, and I'm gonna keep this more under the porch since these flowers tend to like a little bit more shade. So you can see I'm using all different kinds of flowers and textures, but I'm using the same colors throughout to make it look a little bit more cohesive. I ended up placing this outdoor tray from Walmart on the table just to add some more texture and kind of group everything. I placed that pot of alyssum on there as a centerpiece. And now the last planting I'm gonna do is I'm using these cocoa lined baskets. I'm swapping out the plastic baskets that these hanging flowers came in. Let me tell you, if you do anything to elevate your porch space, let it be this. The difference between the plastic pots and these lined baskets makes such a big impact. They're very inexpensive. I'll link them down below, and each year you just buy a new liner and it's very affordable. Okay, this is actually the last thing I forgot about. I have one more Kimberly Queen fern to pot up, which you can divide these ferns. You can cut them in half or into quarters, and that's a really affordable way to do ferns if you want to make them go farther. But I just needed one on the porch. I decided to balance out the ferns by the front door, and I ended up placing it between the swing and the rocking chairs, and it is just so beautiful. And then last but not least, I'm just gonna water everything in, make sure everything's level and good to go. And this is kind of how the porch turned out. I'll do a reveal here in a second, but I am so happy with the hanging baskets. They make a huge impact from looking into our home and just being able to enjoy more flowers. And it didn't take a ton of effort. I mean, it was just as simple as hanging the brackets. Friends, I hope you had as much fun as I did today decorating my front porch for summer. My heart is just so happy getting flowers out here, planting. It is seriously therapeutic to me, and it's one of my favorites to film every year. But I hope that today's video left you feeling inspired, encouraged, and motivated to tackle a space in your home. Or if anything, you just felt like you were hanging out with a friend today. If you are new here, I would love it if you would consider subscribing. You just hit that little red button down below. And yeah, I'm just going to be sitting here enjoying the breeze. It is so beautiful today. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you know. And I'll see you really soon in the next one. Bye.